ever wonder what MAGA is so afraid of? Why they get so angry and lash out and make up shit like Democrats hate America? Because let's be honest, it's not about diversity in a Disney movie. It's not about the books they're trying to ban. It's not even about immigrants. Those are just symptoms. The real fear is them losing control. See, MAGA doesn't just support Trump because they think he's this great guy. They support him because he makes them feel like the world used to make sense. Back when they thought they were on top. Back when America only reflected their version of success. When it was easier to blame outsiders than face reality that the world is changing and they're not. So now, everything's an attack. Teaching history that makes them uncomfortable, that's woke brainwashing. Or a brown person speaking Spanish. They're invading. A gay teacher existing, they're grooming kids. Because if they admit those things aren't threats, they'd have to admit the threat was never outside to begin with. It was internal. It was fear that they don't matter anymore, that their opinions aren't sacred, that their version of America wasn't just. And Trump, he just sold them the perfect lie, that if they just yelled loud enough, that if they voted angry enough, hated hard enough, they could turn back the clock to the good old days. But here's the thing, there were no good old days, not for everyone. What MAGA really wants isn't greatness, it's dominance without guilt. It's familiarity without growth and comfort without compromise. And when the rest of the country says, no, we're not going backwards, they call it a war. They call it un-American. They wave flags while cheering for authoritarianism because they've confused power with freedom and rage with patriotism. So no, it's not about policies. It's not about crime or inflation or the national debt. It's about MAGA's shrinking identity, lashing out, and trying to control a world that no longer centers them. And the irony? They're not being erased. They're just being asked to share. But apparently to people on the right, that's the scariest idea of them all.